legends were true, and Toyota has finally done it. For a decade, off-road enthusiasts have practically begged the Japanese giant to bring back the iconic FJ Cruiser. While the automotive world was busy arguing over overpriced electric crossovers and sterile family SUVs, Toyota engineers were secretly cooking up something that is about to absolutely break the internet. What you are looking at is not just a lazy retro throwback or a glorified trim package for a RAV4. This is the 2026 Toyota FJ Cruiser, a resurrected brute designed specifically to hunt down the Ford Bronco and tear up the Jeep Wrangler's playground. Toyota took everything that made the original 2000s model a cult classic, tossed out the outdated technology, and injected it with absolute unadulterated off-road steroids. But do not let that rugged nostalgia fool you into thinking this is just a weekend trail toy. Underneath that radically boxy futuristic sheet metal lies a powertrain so aggressive it has sent shockwaves straight through Detroit, along with one deeply hidden engineering flaw that Toyota desperately hopes you will overlook until you have already signed the paperwork. To understand why this comeback is a monumental shift for the entire automotive industry, you have to look at how completely insane this new design language actually is. Toyota completely threw away the safe, modern design handbook. They kept the signature white roof, the iconic round headlights, and that unmistakable three-wiper setup on the upright windshield. But they fused them into an ultra-wide, heavily armored cyberbox frame. The front grille is a massive block of high-impact composite material proudly stamping the Toyota Heritage badge across the face, framed by daytime running lights that slice through the dark like laser beams. The wheel wells are so aggressively flared and squared off they look like they belong on a military reconnaissance vehicle. Housing massive 35-inch all-terrain tires straight from the factory floor, the stance is lower and significantly wider than the original, giving it a planted, menacing presence that demands absolute respect, whether it is idling outside a high-end restaurant or conquering a vertical rock wall in Moab. If this radical look is making you rethink your current garage lineup, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now and smash the like loop because we are breaking down every single industry-disrupting vehicle released this year. Beneath that jaw-dropping exterior is where the real magic happens. Toyota skipped the lazy route of slapping a basic four-cylinder engine under the hood. Instead, they adapted their high-torque iForce Max hybrid powertrain, pairing a twin-turbocharged engine with a heavy-duty electric motor integrated directly into the transmission. The result is a staggering 430 horsepower and a mind-blowing 550 pound-feet of torque available almost instantly. That instantaneous electric torque means that when you are crawling over jagged boulders or fighting your way through deep sinking mud, you have an unstoppable surge of low-end grunt that leaves traditional gas-powered V6 engines completely choking on your dust. Power is routed through an advanced full-time four-wheel drive system featuring triple locking differentials and an updated electronic crawl control system that practically drives the car for you in the most treacherous terrain imaginable. Inside the cabin, Toyota managed to pull off a spectacular balancing act. It is completely hose-out rugged, featuring marine-grade waterproof materials, heavy-duty rubberized flooring, and physical chunky tactical knobs that you can easily operate even while wearing thick winter gloves. Yet, seamlessly integrated into this rugged dashboard is a massive dual-screen cockpit running next-generation terrain mapping software, allowing you to visualize obstacles under your front bumper using high-definition chassis cameras. They even kept the retro dashboard-mounted gauge pod, but updated it to digital readouts tracking your roll, pitch, and altitude in real time. It is the ultimate combination of old-school utility and cutting-edge tech. But remember that hidden flaw we warned you about earlier. Despite building an absolute masterpiece of mechanical engineering and extreme off-road dominance, Toyota made one highly controversial compromise to squeeze this beast onto their modern global architecture. To give the FJ Cruiser its hyper-aggressive stance and insane wheel travel, engineers had to drastically reduce the rear interior cabin space, resulting in rear suicide doors that are even tighter and more difficult to access than the original model, creating a massive blind spot that makes everyday highway driving an absolute nightmare. Furthermore, the immense weight of that heavy-duty hybrid battery system combined with aerodynamic, resembling a brick, means your fuel economy numbers are going to look closer to a vintage V8 than a modern hybrid. Toyota built a flawless weapon for the dirt, but if you plan on using this as a daily family commuter, that shocking compromise might just break the deal.